Well, let's go see what we're up against here. It's snowing, of course, here in Utah. Haven't touched my bike in a year. And, well, this is what we're up against here. The bike is buried back there amongst many other vehicles. And hasn't been touched in, like I said, a year. I haven't ridden in a year. I'm hoping that it starts. It's going to need a little bit of prep work, but shouldn't be too bad. All right, well, it is January the 19th, 2023, headed southbound to Primm, Nevada. Hopefully there's going to be less snow there. First round of the WORCS Racing Championship for this year, World Off-Road Racing Championship, round one. It's been basically 2 years since I've been on a bike. Blew my shoulder out 2 years ago, took a year off, came back last year to this round, the opening round. Fell 4 or 5 times, was a danger to myself, was a danger to other racers on the track. Shoulder just wasn't there. Honestly, it's not there right now, but it's much, much better. So, yeah, I've got a 2-year-old bike that's got 5.4 hours on it. And that was all put on those 2 races over a 2-year period of time. So, I know there's a lot of reasons probably to not be racing right now, but all of those reasons to not be racing are probably the same reasons why I should be. I got a good buddy, Mo, that I got into racing, that I think this was his first round Primm 4 years ago, if I remember right. Could be 5 years ago, but it was, I think, 4 years ago. And man, he has taken like a duck to water with this, and he's just absolutely killing it. And you know, at some point we're all going to stop. At some point we're all going to not have the ability to continue to do this. So I got to get back at it, and I know that the weekend is not going to be great. I know that my finishes are not going to be anything to be proud about. But that's okay. I got to start somewhere. I just finished practice, and it's not good. I'm thrashed. It's going to be a long, long race. But you got to start somewhere. So we'll rest up and give it a go here.
Oh. Just finished unclassified, non-seated race, just to kind of learn the track. Yeah, you think you're in shape, but unless you've been riding, nothing replaces riding. Horrible arm pump, horrible arm pump. So, race tomorrow is only 45 minutes instead of an hour. That'll help. But yeah, goals just to finish. My days, I think, of being on the podium every week are long gone. So this will be the first step.
All right, I am back home after the weekend. Successful weekend. I finished 10th, and that was the goal, was a top 10 finish, and just actually finishing was a goal. So I guess I'm okay with that, but I had a couple thoughts that I wanted to share with you guys. I didn't get any video of the race because apparently I'm 2 years off the bike, and I'm also 2 years off of using the GoPro, and I had the settings on photo instead of video. But anyway, it was a good race. Not obviously stoked about a 10th place, but I had a couple thoughts on the way home, driving home, and it has to do with having a passion and pursuing your passion. And I guess number one, man, if you have a passion, congratulations, and how blessed are you? It is such a wonderful, wonderful thing to have. But number two, I was also thinking about how important it is for you as an individual to be good at what you're passionate about. I remember learning tennis as a kid and just thinking it was the worst game in the world, because you'd stand at the baseline, hit the ball into the net, walk up to the net, pick up the ball, walk back to the baseline, and repeat. And it was just horrible. But once you get to that point where you can actually volley back and forth, it's an amazing game. And I've just been fortunate with my passion for motorcycles. I've loved motorcycles ever since I can remember, street and dirt bikes, and I've raced motocross for over 40 years. And during most of that time, I've been pretty good on a dirt bike, and usually, whatever class I happen to be racing would look to be on the podium. So it's a little bit frustrating at this point to be probably as slow as I've ever been on a dirt bike, but that's all about setting goals and having something to work towards. So anyway, I'm going to try to document all of the races that I go to this year. I'm going to try to get them up on a website so that I can collate all of this. But anyway, hopefully all of you guys have a passion and you're pursuing it. And we'll check in with you on the next race, next round, coming up here in February.